What's up guys, LyonLife here and welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. So today I just kind of want to hang out and chat with you guys and just talk and discuss the game as a whole. And I want to kind of give you my thoughts and opinions on what my personal plans are going to be for the global launch of the game. So if you didn't already know, Brown Dust 2 is going to be launching tomorrow on June 22nd. So with that being said, we got a full day here. Well, kind of a full day depending on where you are in the world, but also depending on when I get this video up. So we'll see. But we've got some time in advance to kind of get in the mindset of thinking of what you're going to be wanting to do, how you want to get your start in the game, and where to take it from there. But before we get into all of that, definitely go ahead and like the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you want to as well, if you want to keep on seeing some more Brown Dust 2 content from me. Now before we get into anything, I definitely want to give a big huge shout out to Clint, Wulf, and his community, who's making basically the community spreadsheet with all the information about the game for everyone. They're out here really working hard for the community and they deserve all the kudos and congrats you can possibly give them. So I'll leave a link to the spreadsheet that we're using today that we're going to get the information from, as well as Clint's channels down below if you guys want to give him a follow as well too and support his content. So getting right on into it, if you don't already know, when we start Brown Dust 2, we're going to be given a infinite reroll system for the gacha. Now me personally, I love this. I don't know why games don't do this more. We're so used to games giving us like one free 5-star, maybe a fresh 5-star weapon here and there, and then you might get 2 to 3 pulls depending on the pre-registration rewards, right? Granted, while that's all fine and dandy and nothing wrong with that, I love games that will allow me to just keep on rolling and pick the start for the game that I would want to go with. Now, mind you, if we don't have an infinite reroll, we already know. You're just gonna delete your account and go right back into it, do it again. We've all been there, we've all done multiple phones, multiple tablets, trying to get the best start that we possibly can. But it's also good when games just let you just keep on going until you actually get what you want to start the game without having to do the whole delete your account and so on and so forth and remaking one and going through a whole tutorial process. Because honestly, that'd be taking up a lot of time and no one has time for that whatsoever. So within the reroll system, you're guaranteed 1 5-star costume and 1 5-star exclusive weapon. Now, if you don't know what costumes are, essentially it is what it is. It's a new costume for a certain character. Those costumes have skills attached to them, so that's how your characters can gain access to multiple different skills. Now, you can use those skills interchangeably as differently as you want to on the fly whenever you're in battle, so you have the full access to your entire roster or entire kit of skills based off of the costumes that you've pulled or gained from playing the game for that specific character. Now, the only difference when it comes to exclusive weapons, those exclusive weapons are going to be better than any weapon that you can possibly craft in the game because it's exclusively geared and statted toward that character who it's made for, right? So there's a couple different ways to kind of approach this. We can look for a certain costume for a character that you like, get that, and that way you're guaranteed to have that character as well. You can also just pull for whatever weapon that you like for another character, or if you're really feeling risky and you want to pull for a certain character, you can also try to pull for their weapon as well. That way you can give that character an extra better start as soon as you start the game. Or another option might just be the characters that we know that we're guaranteed to get through story packs. Maybe you want to get an extra dupe of them, or maybe you want to get a new costume for them so that one character can be just that much better, of course. And if you're lucky, you might even be able to pull the same weapon for that character as well. If you really just have one character you want to focus on that you already know that you're guaranteed to get, why not go for the costume for them plus their weapon too, you know? So let me take a look at the guide here that Clint and his team has put together. They've listed out all the 5-star characters here and essentially marked whether or not they're really good as far as the recommendations go, whether they're really good for either PvP content or PvE content. Honestly, it's really good if you're someone that's like chasing meta, if you're someone that really wants to get the best start out of your gacha games. This is a good resource to kind of figure out who you might want to roll for. Me personally, I don't pay attention to things like this, and that's not to say people who do is bad. It's just in general, that's just not what I look for. I pull for waifu. I'll say that. Waifu and husbando. That's who I pull for. Who I think is really attractive, who I think just looks cool, has the best design, maybe has a decent kit as well. That's what I pull for. I just kind of, if I like the design, if I think the character is going to be cool and useful to me, I'll pull for it. I don't really care about meta. PvP doesn't interest me whatsoever. The grind for like tower systems or ranking in PvP could care less, but if you're someone that does enjoy those things, and this guide might be good for you. It might be something that you want to look at and kind of really carefully analyze to kind of plan out your start of the game. Now, with that being said, I don't necessarily mean that I don't try to get the best start if I possibly could as well too. For when I start these type of games, I will typically try to go for a nice DPS or a nice support character. Now, what my current plan is, because we're guaranteed to get Justia with her 2 different costumes, Gray, Sherazade, and Lathel, I'm not pulling for them. I'm not looking to get dupes. I'm not looking to get extra costumes for them. While it might be nice to have that, that's just not what I want. I'm more of a like, let me collect the ones that I can get or guarantee myself to get. So those 5, because we're already gonna get them, I'm already not looking at them whatsoever. So then I'm looking at, like I said before, DPS and probably a good healer. So the first person that I'm looking at for DPS is probably going to be Alec. Now, Alec is definitely good for PvP and PvE content, which is also part of the recommendations that they have here. So an idea that I possibly have is if I can get Alec's costume to get the character, as well as possibly his weapon, golden. That's a good start for me, in my opinion. However, I'm over here looking at Helena, looking real good, looking real nice also too. Helena's going to be able to give us reduction in damage, as also she's gonna be able to heal your allies too. So for me, top idol Helena is looking really like a good option for me as well. Now, depending on how long everything takes, I might just kind of just get one or the other. I might just take the character that I want and then just get a weapon and call it a day. And then whenever I get the character that weapon belongs to, then sure, give it to them. Or I might take the weapon. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm just gonna go for the character. I know that I will. So anyway, so bump that idea. I'm basically just gonna be going for the character that I like, right? So in this case, my 2 faves, like these currently right now that I can see that I know are gonna be in the gacha role, is looking at Alec and or Helena for my first main 2. But like I said, while I want to chase waifu, while I want to chase husbandos, I do want to set myself up to have like a decent start. So a nice DPS and a nice support character, I'm fine with either one of those. And guys, don't forget that while we have the infinite reroll gacha, we also have got our pre-registration rewards as well too. We hit the 2 million mark, so we're gonna get the max rewards. From that, that's going to be 2 regular draw tickets, 2 4-star character tickets, and 1 guaranteed 5-star character ticket. So we're already, just from the jump, we're already going to get 2 5-stars, an exclusive 5-star weapon, and then 2 regular 4-stars, and then 2 regular pulls towards pulling. But you might as well just save your 2 draw tickets. Probably you might to get the max of 10 for a free pull. But nonetheless, that's all good things as well too. So if you get, let's say you get the character you want, the weapon that you want from the infinite reroll, you got another chance to possibly get that same character again. Probably pretty slim, but you could also do it. And this is where we're going to be able to do the whole reroll process too. Once we know how we can reroll the game going forward and how quickly we can do it, you can really start setting yourself up that way. Infinite reroll to get what you want, and then the same thing with the pre-registration rewards. Once you get those, burn those tickets. If you get what you like, if you're happy with it, or if you're looking for a certain thing, you keep on going until you get it, and then you get that character, or the one character you get from the infinite reroll, maybe you make them even stronger by getting another costume for them, or you get another 5-star added to your roster, however you want to go about doing it. But there's multiple ways to kind of handle the reroll system, and as well as what we're going to get from the pre-registration rewards as well. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to keep it relatively short for the most part, and kind of just give you what my plans are for the game, and to kind of offer some suggestions to what you guys possibly might want to do. But let me know down below, what are your plans for global launch? Are there any characters that you're looking forward to the most? Are you looking to get a certain weapon, certain costume, whatever it might be? Let me know down below so we can discuss it down in the comments. I would love to kind of continue a discussion down there about what you guys' plans are, and I'm just super duper excited overall just to experience the game with everybody. So tomorrow for the global launch, I do plan on live streaming over on my Twitch channel, so definitely go follow me over there if you haven't already, so we can kind of hang out and discuss the game, maybe give you some tips. I'm all open to backseating and any advice that you guys might have. If you've played the game previously and you have some knowledge that maybe I don't, I'm definitely open arms and open ears to that as well. I'm aiming for 7:30 p.m. EST, depending on when the game launches. I think it should be out by then, but I'm not 100% sure. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the day off. Your boy gotta work, we gotta pay bills, so I have to get through work and then get home to play, hopefully, and be right on time with everybody else. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm definitely looking forward to having you guys hang out and come chat with me about the game as well. And that's gonna be it for me, guys. I look forward to making more Brown Dust 2 content for you all, and as well as hanging out and just chatting and talking about the game and experiencing it live tomorrow for the global launch over on my Twitch channel. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you all for tomorrow for the global launch of Brown Dust 2. Bye, guys.